Texting Mom Dukes.
Go ahead.
Let me start.
You can.
Okay, Joe Collins, WAB Public Media. Miles, just how's it feel to win a tournament MVP?
It just feels amazing. This whole tournament, we just played super hard. We knew coming into this tournament we were 1-3, but we weren't really worried about our record. We just wanted to win the next game and just win the next game and come out victorious in the tournament. And it just feels amazing having my teammate next to me winning. What award did you win? All-tournament team, yeah, winning an award with me. And just we all competed hard. It's just not a single MVP award. It's just not an all-tournament team award. It's an all-team award. Everybody deserves an award. So we just all put on a show today in this tournament.
Last game against Eastern Illinois, you guys had a 3-point lead at halftime. Today you had an 18-point lead. Is that the kind of half you guys are capable of?
Going into the second half, yeah, we want to turn things up going into the second half. This team really came out. We had a comfortable lead going into the half, but we knew they were going to just keep coming, and they were going to be aggressive going into the second half. So, yeah, I guess that's how we want to start our half, and going forward, that's how we want to do things for sure.
Ashley Beach from the Post. You mentioned how this was a big team win, and then especially coming off the bench. There was a lot of rotating today, but your fluidity never changed. So what was it like, getting that kind of team, is the most fluid game you guys have had in a while?
We all just come together really nicely. We have a really deep team, a lot of guys that can really play basketball. So it's really easy. Coach just calls the next man steps up, puts his best foot forward, comes out, gets a break, gives another break to another guy, and he just comes in, puts his best foot forward, and we just rotate like that. No steps off, no let off, and we just keep going.
And I could be crazy, but I felt like a different energy off of you guys today, especially after you made the opening three-pointer, Miles. So just kind of tell me what the energy was like today on the floor.
Actually, when I think Devon hit the first three, and that just really gave our team a boost, and then I think I came down and hit the second three, and that just got us rolling from the start. We just got on a 6-0 run from there. We were able to keep the energy, maintain it, and exceed their energy going into the half.
You guys are both seniors on a team that you've been here for 4 years. You've been part of the entire time that Jeff Boals has been here. What's it to be now considered leaders for a group of younger kids? How have you kind of managed that, and what does that mean to you?
I mean, it's crazy. Looking back, I was just a freshman. It feels like yesterday, and just to be in this position now, I have a bunch of freshmen that I'm kind of leading and getting to that next step. It's just an amazing feeling having guys look up to me, having guys trust me. And it's just an amazing feeling. Everybody comes together well. Like you said, we have great leaders. Myself, Roderick, Jalen, DJ. Everybody just kind of plays that leadership role that we need for our team. Yeah.
The game against Michigan, where you guys basically had them the entire game, is that how well you guys can Sorry about that. That's how well you know that you guys can play.
Yeah, for sure. That definitely gave us a glance of how good we can be if we really want to play the right way. Just playing Ohio basketball, really. Versus Michigan, they're a number 20 team in the country. We knew going into that game that it was going to be tough, and I think we brought it during that game. And we just don't want to bring it during the Michigans or the Floridas that we play. We want to bring it like an everyday basis, no matter who we're playing.
Last question for me. Did you guys do anything cool for Thanksgiving?
I didn't. I stayed in Athens.
I just went home because I live in Columbus, so I got to see both my mom's side and my dad's side of my family just for a little bit, but it was good to, be with family, and I think it's helping get away for a little bit, so I think that helped.
A little bit of a quick turnaround, play on Friday, you play today. How do you think that's going to set you up going into conference play when you've got more quick turnarounds?
I think we'll be used to it. We can adjust quick. We have a mature group of guys that can really turn things around. We're going to get in the training room, take care of our bodies, sleep well, and just be prepared for the turnaround. We know it coming in March, it's going to be a really quick turnaround, playing some really good teams in the MAC conference, and we're ready for it, but for now we just want to take it one game at a time until we get to that conference play.
Yeah. Any fatigue today at all? Was it kind of like a jolt, oh crap, we're back again, any of that?
I say normal fatigue coming after a game. Of course, the bodies are going to be kind of slow, sluggish, but once that ball goes up, I really don't feel anything. I feel like the adrenaline just pushing, and I'm just ready to play basketball. Hey, I got nothing for you.
No such thing as a good win. only great wins. And awesome having the band back. What a great atmosphere they provide, and the cheerleaders. So thankful for them being here. And I want to give a shout out to Coach Alba and his staff and team. Looking forward to seeing them Saturday in the MAC championship game. But I thought our guys really competed. 4th game in 9 days. Got off to a great start, which allowed us a cushion. And we challenged our guys at halftime to kind of understand how we got our lead, what maintained the lead. That we knew they were going to give us kind of their best shot, and give them credit. They battled. I think they cut it to maybe 9. They're in the middle of the second half and made some plays down the stretch when we needed to, offensively and defensively. Really proud of AJ Clayton stepping up. Read his. I should have got him some Skittles, or no, peanut M&Ms. Peanut M&Ms. I read that today. But really proud of his effort stepping up without Dwight, and Miles Brown's been awesome, for all year long. So we just got to keep building on it, keep stacking days, and be consistent.
Joe Collins, WAB Public Media. You mentioned Dwight was out for today. Was there a particular reason why?
Yeah, he tweaked his leg yesterday. Nothing, I don't think, severe. But we'll let the doctors and trainers take a look at him, and when he's ready to come back, he'll come back. But I thought Gabe was really good in his absence. Played extended minutes. AJ Clayton, played at 5, which he never does. So I thought those two did a really good job.
Yeah. Ashley Beach with the Post. I noticed kind of a different energy off the team today. Right off the bat, Devon makes that 3, Miles follows with 2, and you kept the lead pretty much the entire game. As a coach, how do you manage that energy and make sure the team doesn't get too far away?
Yeah, so we always talk about having energy and juice, right? You got to bring your own energy sometimes, especially Friday when hardly anyone was here. Good turnout, better than I thought it was going to be. But you have to play with energy. A couple of things you can control, right? Your attitude, your effort, how much energy you bring every single day, and that was our 4th game in 9 days. So we were just really challenged them to come out with more energy than Alabama State. And I thought we did. We got some defensive stops, which led to the transition buckets and the 3s. Once those goes in, it's easy to be energetic when things are going well. And what we always talk about is, can you do the same thing when adversity hits? Can you bring even more energy, more positivity, and which we faced it, in Belmont game, in the Michigan game. So we just got to keep working on that, be consistent, stack days, and keep playing as a team.
And I noticed there was a lot of rotating today, but the fluidity never changed. So just kind of talk about how the team had one of its most solid together games.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys who can play. I mean, Elmore James didn't play, but he'll get a chance at some point, and sometimes that's frustrating. But you have to be ready for your opportunity. And the guys who came in gave us an energetic boost. Aiden Hadaway got a couple big rebounds. Illumide came in, gave good minutes. Ben Roderick's been really good off the bench, playing consistent. And I think our guys got to be ready. And like I said, we have a lot of guys who can play. And the first half, if they're doing well, the bench got to come in, increase the intensity, right, or at least keep it. And when things are struggling, that's when you want guys coming off the bench to provide a spark, to provide energy. And we got to keep working. We got some young guys, and I like where we're at right now.
Speaking of Miles, he's been here the same amount of time you've been. He's been here all 4 years, and you've gotten to see him grow each year and each year. What is it, he seems like he's always has a smile on his face whenever he's playing. What can you just say about his personality and just the growth that you've seen him?
Yeah, I think with Miles, you know exactly what you're getting every single day with him. And normally it's a positive outlook, a work ethic, a great teammate, vocal. And, he's playing like a senior should. And, Ben Roderick's doing the same thing. Those two guys have been our vocal leaders. And, when you have those two playing like they are, you feel more comfortable as a coach. And, we're asking him to do a lot defensively. He's guarding the other team's best player, best ball handler, and sustaining it at a high energy. And then, he's shooting, I don't know what his numbers are overall, but he's shooting the ball at a high clip, from 2 and from 3. And hopefully he keeps it going.
A.J. Brown is starting to, I think he played his first time last game and then got some more minutes today. How would you evaluate how he's been, getting back from his injury?
Yeah, I think if you look at A.J., he was out 6 weeks. and started practice this past week. So we're going to continue to build his minutes. He's going to be a phenomenal player. He's going to do a lot of great things here. It was tough for him because he'd never been through something like that, but he stayed positive, kept working, and hopefully we can keep growing him because he looks comfortable out there. He can shoot the basketball. He's good defensively. He's long, athletic, and I just see him continuing to grow and build off of what he's done these past 2 games.
You mentioned some young players. Aiden Hadaway has been impressive so far as a freshman. What are your thoughts on his performance?
Yeah, Aiden brings really good energy. Every day he's just a happy-go-lucky kid. I love being around him. Like most freshmen, you go through a slump or something. Even in the summer, fall, where you're not picking things up. You're thinking too much. I think the best thing right now he's not thinking. He's just playing reactive. And he got 2 big offensive rebounds in the first half. The other day he had some big, shots for us in the paint. And, another, kid that we feel really good about, our freshman class, those guys are talented. And, they're all going to contribute at some point in some way.
IJ Azuma was dressed today, correct?
Yeah, IJ's been out a while. He is not clear, or he's not ready to play yet. He just practiced this week, 5v5. Limited reps. So hopefully, he'll see the doctor next week. Today's Sunday? Today's Sunday, so he'll see the doctor probably tomorrow. And we'll see where he's at. But he's looked good. And, just another piece, to the puzzle.
You mentioned earlier, shout out to Coach Boals and the football team. Is there any big team activity from watching that game on Saturday?
Well, we play at Marshall. So I just heard earlier that their game is at noon, ours is at 5. So we'll have our shoot around probably in the morning. I'm sure our guys will watch it, in the room. But excited for him. I think you talk about the process. From game 1, they've gotten better. They faced adversity with a lot of injuries. He's done a phenomenal job with his staff and he keeping those guys together. They just kept getting better and better. And I think they're playing with a lot of confidence right now. All right, appreciate you too. Good to see you, Lookie.